Hello lovelies people of the world. Today I would like to show you how to make Turkish pasta. This pasta has a bit of minced meat, garlic yogurt and a great sauce and small Refika tips. Actually, this recipe became really famous without my additions by a TikToker called Anna Paul, and it was watched on TikTok over 50 million times. Incredible, mind-blowing. So I'm going to make a version of it. She's, I think, half German and Turkish, and now I'm going to make the 100% Turkish one. So the prima donna of this recipe is, of course, minced meat. I'm going to have half a kilo, and this can feed 6 persons, so quite well. For this minced meat to be really tasty, we need a lot of onions. In Anna Paul's recipe, she just uses 1 onion, but if you're Turkish, you definitely have to use more. I'm going to use 3 onions to be exact. The thing is, onion tenderizes the meat. Cut it in a few slices. I'm going to use this manual thing, which I like a lot, but because I have a problem with my shoulder, so I'm giving it to Furkan. Meanwhile, we put the onion to the minced meat when? This is really important.
When it just gives out the juice
Yes.
of it.
The time is the red meat becomes gray. That time the juices are out and it starts to evaporate. That's the time so that meat sucks the onion juice and it softens it. As you can see, there are lumps like this. With the help of the onion, you wouldn't have any lumps. And at this time, it's also great to add some salt. This amount of onion first looks too much, but it's not. It's gonna eventually disappear and turn into sweetness and softness and tenderness. After 10 minutes, my minced meat, as you can see, turns into a kebab-like thing. The onions disappeared. Now it's time to add the spices. A bit of black pepper, always. If you want, sometimes I like it because it's Turkish, I want to include cumin in it for this recipe. And always the best friend by far of the minced meat is always nutmeg. Yeah. Then have a taste. What is this, yeah?
Like some red pepper?
You want hotness?
You're okay. You're satisfied.
I am satisfied. It's great. It's like kebab and the nutmeg is all done. This can rest for a while. Now let's move to make the eggplants. If you're a vegetarian, instead of minced meat, you can use just the eggplant. It's gonna be gorgeous. I have a recipe, an old one actually, and I do it almost every summer. It is amazing. Normally what I do, I peel the eggplants, but now I no more do that because it's still great food and I don't want to peel the skin anymore. So I just wanted to show you guys that that used to be, but not anymore. I'm going to dice my eggplants roughly, not so small. I can do it in the air fryer or on the stove top in a pan. Eggplant loves its oil. Put some olive oil to my pan, heat it up, and then add everything like this. Eggplant, when not cooked really well, which is on high heat and fast, it becomes really chewy, spongy, and not so pleasurable. But when cooked really well, it's gorgeous. We see a lot of oil now, but in 1 or 2 minutes, it's gonna soak all the oil. As you can see, the bottom of my pan was almost covered with oil, but now there is no. It swallowed it all. Don't be afraid. It's going to release it back. Actually, if the oil is not sufficient for you, put a little bit more. That's okay. It swallow that too. But towards the end, it's going to release it.
This is the smell of summer.
Yeah, this is the smell of summer. While cooking, always add a bit of salt. This will increase the flavor. And while this cooking, now it's time to put the pasta. For the pasta, I have some hot water. This will feed 6 people quite well. If you're less than that, please do half of the recipe. The eggplants started to brown on one side. I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic to the side. Make it 4. We want it garlicky. If you're not a big garlic fan, you can use just 2. I'm going to heat the garlic and make a sauce with yogurt. But I'm going to heat it so that the edge of the garlic is softened. My water is boiling right now. A bit of salt to my pasta water. I put all of my pasta in, half a kilo. We call this pasta the butterfly one or the bow. World famous version is farfalle. I'm going to close the lid until it boils. As you can see, the eggplants are getting better. I'm going to have one more addition. We love walnuts. You can put any kind of nuts. Nuts are always good. It's not a must, it's the Refika edition. But the eggplants should be almost halfway done, like this. At this point, you might think that they are done, but no. As you can see, there's a green tone to the eggplant. It has to be really soft and creamy in the mouth. For that to be achieved, almost everywhere should be this color. Then it's done. This is the problem that when I eat an eggplant outside Turkey, when the taste is not so great, mostly this is the reason, undercooked. So as you can see, suddenly it started to give away the oil. We have 3 minutes left for the pasta to be ready, also the eggplant. Now I'm taking the garlics out, and this will be probably fine in 2-3 minutes. I'm going to turn it off and let it set. Now, I have 400 grams of yogurt, and to that I'm adding this beautiful garlic. Instead of using this crusher, actually I can directly do this and add it in like this. And add a bit more salt, and I always add a touch of black pepper to the yogurt. I think this is almost ready. Mind-blowing. By itself, this is a great sauce that I've included in my book. One of the Turkish sauces. Different from French, Turkish cooking has its own sauces, but they don't have their own names. If we are ready, we can combine everything together. I'm going to put the pasta here. We don't throw away the water of the pasta. What do we do?
Feed it to the birds.
Feed it to the animals, give it to the plants, or make a soup or casserole dish from this beautiful starchy water. Today I would like to make 2 versions of it. One is on a more classical thing like this, and the second one I want to make it like a trifle. Let's start. At the bottom, a bit of pasta, a bit of garlic yogurt. If your yogurt is thick like mine, you can put a bit of pasta water in and then mix. This way it's going to be more easy, and we also warm up the pasta too. Then the minced meat. A bit of tomatoes, then the aubergine and the walnuts.
Hi, that's a real comfort food.
Yeah, and a bit of parsley, and then we repeat the story again one more time from the top. Bit more tomatoes. You can always salt the tomatoes a bit, and then the parsley.
Vai.
Yeah. This is it. Our Amazon shop is closing down. I think the knives are almost out, and we have the tea glasses left. So if you're somewhere from America and want to have these beautiful tea glasses in one day, that's your last chance. We're gonna close the shop, so a reminder. So everything starts again. For a new serving, you can always change the order. This time I'm going to put some yogurt to the bottom because I like the layers. I make sure that it goes on the side. Then some pasta. Then a bit of minced meat gets into the picture. Aubergines and the walnuts. A little bit more yogurt, not too much. Then the tomatoes. Some parsley.
So we don't need mint when we put parsley.
No, but you can use other greens. You can use basil if you like. Then again, the story repeats itself. Now, because I want it to look good, I'm going to put the eggplants in the middle on the top and the tomatoes on the sides. And parsley too. It's a pasta or a work of art. Or layers of Turkish cuisine, patisserie, trifle, bit of everything. This is now dedicated to all the people who doesn't want birthday cakes but birthday pastas. The garlic yogurt by itself is a great thing. I think we're ready to eat together. Now the crew is looking at me with puppy eyes to eat it as soon as possible. So I want to thank you. If you've enjoyed the video, you know what to do. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like the video, and do the recipe and share it with your loved ones. Lots of love with great care. Each bite is a joy. This is mine. Mine. Burn some butter and put it on top.
Amazing.
Delicious.
That's my second time.